Joe's lab results come back. He has a hemoglobin A1C level of 9.6 and white blood cell count of 22,000. The differential demonstrates 93% neutrophils. The orthopedic surgeon probes the heel bone through the wound, which means that it is possible for bacteria to have also entered the wound and caused an infection. X-ray results suggest that Joe has osteomyelitis. A Gram stain reveals clusters of Gram-positive cocci, suggesting the presence of Staphylococcus aureus bacteria.
Hey, Mr. Dunham. Dr. Banks again. Test results are back in. Well, Mr. Dunham, I'm concerned about your heel infection. Your body is mounting an inflammatory response against it, but I just don't think it's going to be enough. So if it's all right with you, I'd like to admit you to the hospital for closer monitoring, and so we can give you some stronger medicines, and more specifically, intravenous antibiotics.
Man, Doc, that's not what I wanted to hear, but let's get on with it.
Joe is admitted to the hospital. He remains in the hospital for 2 weeks and receives several IV antibiotics, but the wound only worsens and progresses up his leg. A team including Dr. Bank checks in with Joe on a daily basis. While Dr. Bank often provides Joe encouragement, he must also break the bad news.
Well, Mr. Dunham, I'm sorry to say this, but your heel bone infection doesn't seem to be improving, and actually it seems to be getting worse. I'm afraid if we don't start talking about more aggressive measures, that you could become much sicker. So I think it's time that we start talking about amputation, and more specifically, a mid-thigh amputation.
Oh, Doc, man. I don't want to hear that. But if you and the team think that's something we got to consider, then okay.
I know this is difficult to hear, and I can understand your frustration. I think anyone in a similar situation would be equally as frustrated. My concern being that if we don't do anything soon, the infection could spread from the heel bone into the bloodstream and can cause something called sepsis, which sometimes can be fatal.
Well, then let's get on with it, Doc.